everybody, it's SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play The Adventures of Lolo. Last time we were staring at this puzzle, and as you can see on the right side of the screen, we have a little hammer icon under the PW. PW stands for powers. If you get a certain amount of hearts, the hearts will light up, and if you get the next heart, you'll get a power. In this case, we'll get the hammer power up. I'll show you what that does in a little bit. First, let me start collecting hearts, because that is the premise of this game. We need to collect hearts. And we also need to be careful of blockies. Are they blockies or rockies? I don't remember. I think they're rockies. So yeah. Another thing, I've probably turned the volume down on this game a little bit from the last time you've seen this game, because if you couldn't tell, this song that's playing plays throughout the entire game. There is really only one song in this entire game. And even though it's a very catchy tune, it can be very annoying after being heard like several thousand times, so we want to maybe not have our ears bleed here. And that heart inside the rocks, which we got to by using the hammer power, gave us 2 shots, so we can get rid of the snaky, get the heart, and complete the level. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Take a moment to look at this level. Okay, sorry about that. I was turning down my air conditioner because it started making a very loud sound. So, let's see. Okay, new fun fact about these armadillos. They cannot change terrain, so if there's grass next to them, they can't get across it. So, we're going to use that to our advantage in this level, I'm sure. But you're probably wondering, what are we going to do in this level? Well, first thing we want to do is collect these hearts. And look, we get shots, so first thing we're going to want to do is use the snaky to block this skull. Now, as you can see on the right side, we have another new power in this level, and this power will give us the ability to change arrows. As you can see, we have an arrow right here, and basically, if the arrow is pointing, in whatever direction the arrow is pointing, you cannot enter the arrow square from that side. So what we need to do is we need to actually get that heart down there, which is going to be very difficult. But remember, almas can be shot with your bullets, so let's just get rid of that. And we got the arrow power up. Now we can change the arrow. But we have a little problem here. As soon as we get the 2 hearts, these skulls are going to go right at us. So we're going to want to save one of the hearts for last. Which one? We'll find out shortly, I guess. Right now, I'm trying not to screw this up. Let's see. I'm probably going to screw this up. Well, I almost collected that heart accidentally. I think this is... No, it's... Yeah, it is. It's right. So we want to collect this heart, move this block up, and I did just screw it up. Wow, I did just screw it up. Yeah, I screwed it up. Okay, let's try this again. That's the thing about this game. You will screw up a lot. And of course, we had our game over since we still had the same lives we had last time. So, let's just continue from where we were and try this again. Okay, yes, I know. Congratulations. This is not the end of the battle. I get it. Okay, so let's try this again. Dang, this is kind of difficult. Oh yeah, first snaky. Then we also need to get you. Okay, that works. Now I can't screw... Oh, okay. I already see what I did wrong the last time. Kind of a very simple mistake I made, but all we do is move this over here, I guess, and... No, that still screws me up. I think. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'm being delirious. So we want to move the blocks out here so we can trap the skulls. And also, like the almas, the skulls can't go through different terrains, so that'll protect us. It doesn't look like it would protect us, but it definitely does. Be very careful with this block, because if you mess up, you have to start the whole level over. That's one of the annoying things about this game, because you'll have to probably start multiple levels over and over again, even if the solution is very, very simple. Get the jewel, and we got another staircase, and we're on to floor 3. Congratulations, you have just cleared floor 2. This is not the end of the battle. They will say that multiple times throughout the game. Okay, we have more Medusas in this level, and if I remember correctly, this one's kind of a fun one. Let's see. We only have one Snakey, so we can't go very far. We do have 2 shots, though, so we can move you for the time being. Get you. Oh, I can also get these 2. And as you can see, we have a new power. We have the bridge power, where we can actually create bridges to go across water. So this will definitely help us out. Now let's see here. We need 3 blocks, and we have 3 blocks over here, so we can definitely use that to our advantage. Yeah, okay. I'm doing it right. I was making sure I was doing it right. But I was. No problem. Okay, be very careful because you do not want to get these hearts too early. Because if you couldn't tell already, once we get all the hearts, the skulls will start moving. And we do not want that. Let's go ahead and block this down here. Remember that Medusas can shoot you through trees. Now, I'm trying to make sure I don't do this incorrectly. Okay. Now, one thing I probably want to do is, yeah, I'll go ahead and get this heart. Okay, so we want to be careful because, as you can see, we have 1 heart left down there, and those skulls will try to go right at us, so let's put you in an egg, quickly run down here, and don't get stuck like I did. Get the heart, and run towards the treasure chest. There we go. Okay, next stage. And this one... Oh, crap, we have to watch out for that armadillo. Okay, I'm going to start over right off the bat because I screwed up there. I probably didn't need to use that shot. Okay. Let me just look at the level for a second. I might not need to use anything. Okay, yeah, I do. I have to restart. I was not ready for that one. Let me actually stop for a second and actually look at this puzzle. Let's see. I moved again. That's stupid. Okay, I have a feeling I have to shoot this guy no matter what, so... Boom. Oh, shoot. Hurry up, hurry up. Another thing you can do in this game is once you shoot an enemy into an egg, you can actually push them in the water and use them as a bridge to get to an island or another part of the level. Very helpful, and you can get back on it and ride it over here, get these items. And, okay, we want to be very quick about this, because this skull is going to kill us. But since we have a shot, we could freeze it, get the jewel, and then win the level. Not very hard, not very hard. Okay, this level, we have the leapers again. So we want to make sure we put them in a good place. That'll work. Let's try to find another place for this leaper. Shoot. That might have screwed us up. No, it didn't, actually. Because we can actually go around. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the more, this is the longer approach to taking this level, but we didn't screw up, thankfully. Yeah, I missed a heart block, but I have to go back that way anyways. And also, keep in mind you have shots. Remember, you can use them against the leapers when they are awake. Not when they're sleeping, though. And I probably have time for one more puzzle before I have to end the video. Okay, in this level we have skulls. Goody! So we're definitely going to want to block those as soon as possible. Yeah, I think we have to move this one right here. Let's see. This is very... Okay, no, I have to move this all the way down. Because I can still get through here, no problem. Let's see. What do I do? What do I do? Well, I think I can trap you. That's probably going to be the most important thing. Trap you here, trap you there. Okay, that skull is trapped. Thankfully, I should be able to finish in the time limit. I have like 1 minute left. Okay, let's be careful because we do not want to get screwed by the skull. Actually, we'll be fine. Because watch this. Yeah, I almost didn't think about that. But yeah, that was pretty easy. I made it harder than it actually was. Okay, when we come back to more Let's Play the Adventures of Lolo, we have another puzzle revolving around goals. So this is SlimKirby. See you guys next time for the next Let's Play the Adventures of Lolo. Later, folks. See you next time.